On No Time to Explain gang, welcome back. King Zeph here, back with another video. Happy Saturday, and for all my wrestling fans and wrestling marks, happy WrestleMania weekend, because today is WrestleMania, clearly. Today and tomorrow is WrestleMania. If you haven't seen our prediction video with me and IB Friction from yesterday, you can go ahead and check that out. It's probably going to pop up at the end of the video, or just hit the channel, and it's literally the very last video that was posted. And I might also leave a link in the description for that want to actually see our predictions. That video is an hour long, so make sure that you have some time. WrestleMania doesn't start until like 6 o'clock Eastern, if memory serves me correctly, and so this will be dropping a little bit earlier than that. But also, this video is going to be long as well. I know I'm hitting you guys with a lot of long videos, but you should expect that. There's a lot of things on this channel that are long, because today, as promised, and fortunately came in the mail, I have a case of Rarity Collection 5. And if you guys can see, as I crack it open, it is a brand new full sealed case. Well, not sealed anymore, because of course I clearly opened it to make sure that I did get a sealed case. But these are the official boxes, Konami boxes, that they come in. Generally, they will tell you the date and stuff on them, like right here. Hopefully you can get in camera. Release date April 10th, 2026. Please do not sell blah 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 blah. 24 cartons. So there's 12 booster boxes in here, and we're gonna open the whole thing right here, right now. So this video, I predict, is probably going to be every bit of almost 2 hours. So sorry in advance to anybody that decides to watch this entire video from start to finish. Thank you. I appreciate you, and you guys are really cool fans. For those that want to kind of pop in, pop out, click in, click out, and all the other fun stuff, you're welcome to do that as well. I'm giving this warning right now. I mean, you guys should be used to long openings on the channel. Usually Blister versus Boosters is every bit of 45 minutes. I think when we did the 10 openings, that one was every bit of like an hour, maybe a little bit longer. But I am going to save some time. I'm going to actually unbox this whole thing and have the packs laid out on the table on my desk, so that way I can just start opening packs. We've already opened the main, we already opened one booster box so far, so we pretty much have an idea of how the pack structures go, but I can explain it. Of course, Rarity Collection, it's 5 card packs, 24 packs, so it should kind of go by a little bit quicker. First card is one of the 68 card pool, which will include the full art card as well as a stamp card, followed by a super rare, 2 ultimate rares that can either be an ultimate rare or a collector's rare, and then a secret rare that has a potentially being either a secret rare, a platinum secret rare, or a starlight rare. And of course, the first card in the stamp section can also be a starlight rare as well. So we're going to see how many starlights. Well, we should get about 7 per box. So we're going to see how many starlights we get. We're going to see how many full arts we get, because full arts aren't guaranteed in every box. So in a case, we should get a couple, but I don't know what the ratio is going to be, so we'll actually see how many we'll get in a full case. So we're going to go for that. So next bit of business, for those that are new to the channel, welcome. My name is King Zeph. The channel is called No Time to Explain. It's myself, my brothers, IB Friction, Mrs. IB Friction, and Ego the Humble Bragger. We do a lot of random stuff, mostly me, because I'm mostly the prime person making videos nowadays because of how busy everybody is, including myself. But thanks for stopping by the channel. If you do like videos like this and other videos on the channel, including our past or playlist videos, wrestling prediction stuff, which is very seldom because we only really do it for WrestleMania, and of course TCG openings and gaming stuff, make sure you do me a favor, hit that follow button. We are on a goal to hit 1,000, but our next short-term goal will be 850, so we're going to be working our way to that. I do like to give giveaways every once in a while when I can, and also make sure that you comment and like the videos. Tell me what you think, tell me what you want to see in the future, and all that other fun stuff. If you're returning, welcome back. Love you guys, all 802 of you that are currently following, and those that kind of just pop in and pop out but don't want to hit that follow button. I please recommend hitting the follow button, but for those that kind of pop in and pop out, I love and appreciate you as well. Last bit of business before I get to opening. Big shout out to one of our affiliate links, Hobbyville. They're the reason of why I was able to get this case, and also get this case relatively affordable, because these booster boxes are actually 145 bucks. They're the most online retailers have them for around 110, but I think the like stores are selling it for anywhere between 130, 145 bucks. I was able to purchase this case for definitely right under that. I think I paid about $108 a booster box for this, so I've definitely saved some money on that side. Also, it was free shipping, but they are one of the affiliate link channels. You guys have been helping me out vastly, because literally for the past month, I've been getting nothing but referral emails from you guys using my affiliate link as well as the promo code. So of course, if you guys have not heard of Hobbyville or have not used Hobbyville before, they are a great online merchant. They have a brick and mortar store, but they are based in Canada. And they provide free shipping to anybody in the US for $175 orders and up, as well as they don't charge sales tax to the United States of America. And they generally have stuff cheaper, because usually a booster box is around 80 bucks. They usually sell them for anywhere between 65 and 75 bucks based on demand, because if a set is really in high demand, they generally will charge a little bit more based on the demand and other stuff, but they're a fantastic retailer. They're one of our affiliate links. I stand by them. I pretty much buy most of my stuff from the channel, whether it's this case, blister versus booster stuff, random things. They have Lorcana. They pretty much have every major TCG available. They do sell Pokemon as well. Pokemon is a little iffy because the demand is all over the place for Pokemon, but if you are in the market for TCG stuff and maybe some other smaller gifts and everything, check out the affiliate link down below. And if you are a first-time purchaser, you can use the code NT2E. You'll see the whole banner show up at the bottom. That'll get you 5% off your very first purchase. If you have purchased with them before and still want to get the 5% off, just make a new email or a new account, and you'll be able to get that 5% off. But outside of that, as long as you use that affiliate link, it helps out the channel. It allows me to buy more product and allows me to do more openings on the channel, and is a good way to allow me to make more content. So honestly, you guys, like I said, a lot of you guys have been putting in a lot of orders all month, and my email has been blowing up nonstop, literally almost every single day for the past 2 months. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you very much. I love them as an affiliate, and I love them to support them any way I can, and I encourage you guys to do the same for all your TCG needs. So I've ranted on enough. Without further ado, let's get this thing going. So after 20 minutes of unboxing all of this stuff and putting out all the packs right in front of me, let's get this thing going. So, and heads up to all like other content creators and those, I know I have some content creator followers and some friends that watch the videos that are also content creators that also open up TCG product. Yeah, do this ahead of time because boy, I've already broken a sweat and I haven't even opened up a single pack yet. Well, I have now. So of course we have our special art. I'm gonna move some stuff out of my way because I have things kind of blocking my stuff. Then we got Dogmatic Nation as our super, followed by Soul Eating Overraptor, whatever the heck this Armatel Dragon is, and then followed by Super Quantel. This card feels a little miscut because I kind of felt it off the back. I was feeling it heavy in the back of my hand. As I'm holding the cards, I'm like, one of these cards is bigger than the others. That card has to be miscut. Followed by McConkle Promise is there. Sprite Starter. There's our first collector rare, which is going to be the Ancient Gear, followed by the Standard Regeki, and then Albion the Shrouded Dragon. For all you branded players out there. I wonder what the first full art card we're gonna get is. We'll see. Sky Striker Ray, nice addition to that one. Followed by Michaelis Exosisters, Urgent Schedule. So this Urgent Schedule, I think, is Emergency Schedule, the other one. Garunix, and then Liepar, the Soul, the Shadow of Generator Bosses. Now, be advised, guys, it's gonna sound like I have dyslexia a lot because I'm definitely gonna be mispronouncing some of these names. And oh, our first Starlight Rare, Trishula, the Dragon of the Ice Bear, our first Starlight Rare, and it's the Nostalgia one. Of course, yes, as in, yes, we got a Starlight Rare. There's our first Starlight Rare out of this one. So nice out of that one. Tetsunoku is our super, followed by Super Quantum Blue Layer, Centurion Primal, and then Trap Dust Shoot is our secret rare. I'm gonna try to keep these as these rarities as separated as I possibly can. That's gonna probably turn to poo very, very soon because there are 288 packs we're opening. So yes. New Frontier, there's our Snake Eyes Doom Dragon, which is a nice super, followed by Dragon's Mind, which I needed a rarity bump of that one, Sprite Starter, and our second QCR, Armatel, the Starlead Dragon, is our, I say QCR, Starlight Rare. See, now I'm just like every other creator. It's like Starlight, you've been saying QCR for 4 years, now I gotta go back to saying Starlight Rare. Slide for the Sky Dragon, of course we need that in Starlight Rare. Despian Quartus, followed by Scrap Chimera, Bissell Dissipator, and another Starlight Rare, C104 Umbretic Core. We just pull back-to-back Starlights. The advantage of doing that is I already tip over my camera, doing it all over again. So just like the last video, I knocked over my camera, doing it again. This time wasn't as chaotic or as bad as last time. So there's probably gonna be more than one party foul that Zeus, stamped Zeus. I forgot he was in here. I actually saw a picture of this earlier and I was like, oh, Zeus is in the set. And there we go on that one. Yummy surprise. Yeah, I feel like these are miscut because these are definitely, some of these feel bigger than the others. And I don't know. Either that or they just have sharp edges, which is, I mean, just as good. I'd rather have cards with sharp edges than be horribly miscut. Cross-out Designator, no. basically what that card means when you play it. Just no. Nessie, Generators, followed by Despian card. This is a secret rare. I think that card was a prismatic secret rare in the 2022 tins. I know I have a couple copies of it. I don't remember if it's an ultra or if it's a secret. Dark Magician. We did not get him last time. He's one of the ones I needed out of that set. Followed by an ultimate rare. First ultimate rare is Grunix. Nice out of that one. And then what's his face? Combined Creation. Followed by another Combined Creation, just in a secret rare. So back-to-backs, just high rarities. It would actually be hilarious if there was actually a pack where you got every rarity. So you got a super, an ultra, and then maybe like a collector of like all of his one card, but they're all different rarities. Outledge, I don't think we pulled him last time. I foresee it because we got like a third of them out of the initial booster box. I think we're gonna pull all 68 of them out of this case. One we'll see. There's our next Starlight rare is Michaelis. Looks like all of our Starlights are extra deck cards because it was Trishula followed by a Link and then an Xyz. So we're gonna keep this thing going here. And another Starlight rare, Mechanical Promise. So there's a Stamp Secret, Stamp QCR, Michaelis again, followed by Red Layer, Sprite Starter, and Michaelis once again, just in a secret. Rarity collections are just fun to open in general. There he is, first full art. Super Polymerization is our first full art. So this is the brand new full arts in Yu-Gi-Oh! And oh my goodness, this looks absolutely fantastic. I got a special sleeve for you. The full arts, they need to be put into special sleeves. So we're gonna go ahead and do that real quick. I probably should get some more because there's not many on my desk of it. Oh man, that's beautiful. That is really beautiful. I really wish I could have opened up some from the OCG and got some of them there so I could have had a better secret look of them. But that's fantastic. The one I really want is Dragoon. I don't even want it for value purposes. I just want it just to have it. So hopefully we pull it. But that's our first. There's one full art so far, and there's either a Platinum Secret or a Starlight in the back of this pack as well. So we're gonna go Overraptor and Swords of Concealing Light. It is a Platinum Secret rare. So okay, I'll say there's something really shiny in the back. First full art card is a Super Polymerization. Whew, 1 of 10. Let's keep going. Let's see how many we can get. Rosin, cool for you. Super Quars Mech, Albion the Sanctifier Dragon, and then Scar Dragon Archfiend. We're gonna try to spread out the love. I'm over here just like, what pile do I pick? I'm not just gonna work from pile for pile. I'm just gonna grab packs from different slots and see what we get out of it. Ghost Mourner, there's something shiny in the back of this one, so this is probably another Platinum or Starlight. Linkaribo, Bisio Sorenir, and Yummy Surprise in Starlight rare. Nice Starlight rare. No, so Yummy Surprise was not a Starlight. It was I think it was a collector rare. It wasn't a yeah, it was a collector, wasn't that? Skull Servant, nice. You see, nice to see him in Starlight. Little Livid, followed by our Ulti, Arius, the Labyrinth. You go here. Call of the Haunted, followed by a Dragon's Mind in the secret rare. Definitely something, or the rarity bump that I would like to have it in. Moving on, we're gonna just keep this train moving because of course we have a lot of packs to open. Followed by Lovely Labyrinth, we already pulled that one before. Iron Thunder and Super, Clockwork Knight and Ultra, followed by Yummy Mignon, and then another Starlight rare, Dragon's Rebirth. It's nice seeing a variety of Starlight rares. We're pulling a lot of them. Well, we're supposed to get like 7 per box, so there's probably gonna be every bit of 70, probably about 80 Starlights potentially. Blue Eyes, be a nice second copy of that one. I would still want to see that one in Starlight. Dragon's Mind, Prisma, and then Elixir of the Dark Awakening for all you Eldritch players out there. I used to hate Eldritch decks, but that was when I first got back into Yu-Gi-Oh! So I'll probably tell that story later on of when I got back into Yu-Gi-Oh! The Roach, I think this is a duplicate because I think we pulled a Starlight Maxi in the first box. But hey, I'm not complaining. I like Maxi, I'm sorry. I know you guys hate it, or at least most of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Community hates Maxi. I don't. Like, you know, I get the hate. I understand and I get the hate. I'm not gonna discredit and say like, oh, you guys hate this card for no reason. No, there's a very valid reason to hate Maxx C. But because of the state of Yu-Gi-Oh! And how fast the game is and how a lot of decks interact, I think it's fair because there's been numerous occasions, especially when I play Master Duel, because it's only League 1 Master Duel, that, you know, woo, is this a duplicate? I think we got Obelisk last time in Starlight. I don't remember. I think Obelisk was a duplicate. It might be a duplicate. Well, I need all 3 God cards in Starlight Rare, but I think that one's a duplicate. Damn it. If you guys watched the last video, remind me, there's an ulti. I think this is a duplicate because I think we pulled an ulti Chaos Angel, which is nice. And then special schedule. So there's urgent schedule and special schedule. Those are the 2. But no, like my opinion on like Maxx C, it's like there are so many games, especially, but also because Master Duel is best of 1, so I'm a little bit more biased to it compared to a best of 3, where it's just like you play, it's like you don't get to play, and your only fighting chance is to draw cards. There's our Platinum Secret Rare, is to be able to draw more cards so that way you have your better defense and your hand traps. And I think in that sense, when your opponent is playing a combo deck and special summoning out the wazoo and doing all this other stuff, it's only fair for me to have a way to properly defend myself. And that's why I think it should be around. Do I think it should be a 3? God, no. It should definitely not be a 3. It should probably be at 1. Nice secret rare of that. Definitely need it. Well, I don't need it. I like to have it because I don't play branded, but nice to have as a secret. But I think it kind of helps make things a little bit more fair, or potentially more fair, because, like, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is already difficult enough to play and to get into, and especially for new players, like, to kind of just hit them with the complicatedness of Yu-Gi-Oh! Out the gate is, I think, is just not really a good, there's not a good, easy way to get players to play it. Nice cross-out designator, there we go, that's new, we don't have that in Starlight, perfect. And so having ways that you can properly defend yourself, or at least have a fighting chance, because it's just like, I don't want to sit there and watch my opponent combo off and then have an unbreakable board, and I'm just sitting there just like, well, I got nothing. I can't play anything, because like you could potentially have your engine and start playing, but then you get negated out the ground, and that part isn't fun. So for me, I think having something that either forces your opponent to either, you know, take the Maxx C challenge and gamble, going off on their combo, and then you having a lot of stuff in your hand, or forcing them to stop in their tracks, because a lot of times, IP Masquerade, I don't think we pulled IP last time, but it definitely needed this and that side. But having something that keeps your opponent at check to a degree, I endorse. And that's just how I feel about it. Like, I'm gonna lower my chair so I don't just hurt my back a little bit. So yeah, like, I like that idea. So, and the fact that both players can have it. So like, it works both ways. I think it should stick around. I just don't think it should be at 3. It should definitely be at like 1 or 2. And clearly that's why the OCG still has it around. I know the OCG, I think, is slowly starting to wean away from Maxx C and get closer to it, to banning it, which is fine. It's like, you know, if they can get the game state to that point where they feel comfortable banning it, great. But I don't know. I think it's just stuff like that. The Charmies are nice and the Charmies are decent, but the problem with the Charmies is that they're restrictive. Like, you need to, like, the Charmies are broken off into 3 different ones, and they're very niche, because of course you have Perulia, which does it from the hand. There's Fua that does it from the deck or extra deck, and then there's Meow that does it from the graveyard or banishment. Nibiru, nice. And so you're reliant on having 9 cards. You can only use 2 of them at a time, which is a fair point. And then the part that makes it more fair is the fact that, you know, depending on how many cards you drew and how many cards your opponent has on the field determines how many you get to keep. But, you know, that's just more space in the deck. Maxx C, if you just have it at 1 or 2, then you're gonna have that be the only one. And then you can probably put all the Charmies at 1 at that point in time, to be horribly honest. If you're allowed Maxx C, you can just say, hey, you're allowed 1 of each Charmy and 1 Maxx C. And to me, I think that'll kind of balance things out. Collector's Rare of Garunix, followed by Prisma. We're cooling off a little bit. which is nice. I need to cool off because I'm on fire. I literally broke a sweat opening booster boxes. Sorry, I hate giving puppets. C1014, Chaos Angel and Ultra. I'm getting a lot of, this is like my 5th or 6th Chaos Angel. I thought that card would have been short printed. That, and then Doom Dragon. Is Doom Dragon originally a Ultra, or was it originally Ultra or Super? It's over here somewhere, I don't know. I think it was a Ultra originally. It might have been a secret, but I think it was an Ultra originally. I don't quote me on that right away. Compulse, Prisma, Danger Nessie. This is a weird one to have in the set because like it's weird. And our Call of the Haunted in Starlight Rare for the Bones deck. For everybody playing Bones, you can now have a Starlight Call of the Haunted. Centurion, the field spell. Forgot that was a stamp. Heavy Poly for all you Luna Light players. Scrap Chimera, followed by an Ulti and Platinum Wing, followed by another Marchman Kingtail in Secret Rare. I'm gonna literally have more than a playset of these at this point. I only need one Marchman Kingtail. Well, I didn't need it anymore because I have one, but now I can just rarity bump it. Followed by Tour Guide, dropping Tour Guide. I'm gonna make sure I try not to bump into my camera again. Minyoung is a super, which it already was a super, so that's just a reprint. Delta as an ulti, another Sanctifier, followed by Soul Eating Overraptor in a Platinum Secret Rare. We shouldn't see that many Platinum Secret Rares, so I think there's only 3 per box. Yes, there should have been only 3. 3 of those and boom. Another Tour Guide, so back-to-back Tour Guide. Another Chaos Angel, super, nice. Followed by Snake Eyes Doom Dragon, Surprise, and Branded in High Spirits. Slowly getting through these packs. Slowlier and slowlier. Then gotta have a little trash bin right behind. Eldritch again. Clockwork Knight, followed by Doom Dragon, Toshinoku, and Blue Eyes Toon Dragon. This card is only in Starlight Rare in this set. The most random reprint. There's a bunch of cards in here that they reprinted in the Starlight only slot. I don't really know why. This is one of them. Bond Between Teacher and Student is another one. What's the other one? And then Dark Sage is another one. But Blue Eyes Toon, yep, that's a nice one. It's still really weird. Like they only did it in Starlight. Like they have them. I don't know. I was excited to see Bond Between Teacher and Student, but when I found out it was only a Starlight, I got upset because I actually needed another copy of that card, to be heartily honest, because I got my other one wet, which means I either have to buy another one, Pot of Avarice, at like 20 bucks, or get that one. So I saw that was in there. I'm like, oh, they reprinted it, thank God, because it only has one printing. And then it's just like, nope, it's only in a Starlight. Yep. Yep. So if I need another copy, I'm just gonna have to buy another Ultra copy and pray for the best. Kit, unless I pull 2 Starlights. If I pull 2 Starlights to that, I'll be really, really happy, but I highly doubt that's gonna happen. But you never know. Battle, and then Rosin in Secret, which is nice. I haven't been neglecting the right side. I'm right-handed. I'm surprised I've been going more towards the left and the middle than anywhere else. Weird pack. And then Fateful Adventure, Stamped Starlight, another one of that. Nice. Followed by, I'm getting just Rocket Tracer, Mseti, and then Linkaribo. I'm about to say Mseti shouldn't be a Starlight, but no, it was a QCR. That wasn't the first set with QCR. This was one of the first major sets, but yeah, that's when Mseti came out. It came out with IP Masquerena. Another copy of Ray, 11 of Shadows, another Danger Nessie, Mechicus, and nice Fenrir in Platinum Secret Rare. That is a great rarity bump of that one. I think we also pulled the ulti last time. It was either the collector or an ulti. So we've seen that card and higher rarity so far. There's nothing super, super crazy. Foolish Burial, nice out of that one. Super in that one, followed by an ultimate rare of Albion the Shrouded Dragon. Collector's rare, so this is a double hit. Was it gonna be for a triple? No. It'd have been crazy if it was a triple hit, but yes. Double hit pack, a collector and an ulti in one pack. The odds of that happening in Rarity Collection are very high. I think this is our 3rd cross-out designator. The playset of that one. Dominus Purge and Ultimate Rare. Now this is a rarity bump. Followed by another Photon Wing and that one, followed by a Bestial Dissipator in Secret Rare. I'm definitely keeping this because I can't find mine. So yes, it's a nice little rarity bump to have of that one. But Dominus Purge, and Dominus Purge is also one of the full arts. So you can get that one there. There's a full art version of Purge. Impulse will be in the next set out of, it'll be in the Battle Legend set. Dark Lords, Ixiel, Ukuoni. This card, the last time I saw this was in Mavens, Magnificent Mavens. That was the last time this card. Another Fenrir in Ultra, followed by a Secret Rare Primate Lowly Load. I think I need another one of these now. Well, I have it in like, I have it in Prismatic Secret, and I had 3 Secret Rares. I think one of them got wet, so I just for uniformity's sake, I think it's a standard Secret that got wet, so we'll see. Solemn Judgment, the other card that just says no. Lacrima, it's been a while since I've seen you. Scar Red Dragon Archfiend, Red Geki, and another Castira Fenrir, but in Secret Rare. I will take it. Let's move a little to the middle. I feel like these things are super glued on here. Nothing crazy. Ghost Bell. We pulled Ogre in Starlight, so that we're missing the other ones. Famena, followed by Lacrima again, Regeki, and Heavy Polymerization in Secret Rare. The highest rarity that card was in, because it was a 10 exclusive. It was in last year's or the year? No, not last year's. The year before. Yeah, it was the year before. It was 2 years. The 2024 10s that card was in. So it was a Prismatic Secret Rare, but now you can get it in multiple rarities, which is nice. Followed by Garunix and Red Layer, followed by Barrel in Secret Rare. Another rarity bump of a card I needed, because I didn't buy Barrel in Secret when it came out in Battle Legends. I didn't even open that Battle Legends pack. I should have, but I didn't, because the reprints in that one to me really weren't that great. Scapegoat, which is nice. Dissipator in Super. Nessie again, followed by Kieran. And Soul Eating Overraptor is our Starlight Rare out of that one. It's nice to see another Starlight Rare in a while. I did a really good job mixing these packs up. I will give myself credit on this, because I'm like, I don't even know all the ratios and all the fun stuff that's going to be coming from them. But of course, now we're seeing duplicates of those, because at this point, like, we should have pulled more than half of them at this point, so we shouldn't be seeing duplicates. All right, so the Butcher. I think I have this in Asian English. Yes, I think that's the card I have in, like, Collector Rare or something in Asian English, in one of the Asian English sets that I opened up a very, very long time ago. I thought about buying more Asian English. Dark Magician Girl. Did we get her last time? I don't remember. We might have. I know we got Red Eyes and we got Blue Eyes. We might have gotten Dark Magician Girl. Of course, we want her in Starlight, but I will take it. If we didn't get her, we got her now. And if we did, then we have a duplicate. Nice. And then Min Young in Secret Rare. But yeah, like, I was gonna open up Asian English sets, and I'm just like, what's the point? Like, it's other than the better card quality, like, I can't use them, because they are, even though they are in English, you technically can't use them because they are still OCG product. So they are legal in tournament play, so there's really no point in me getting them other than just for the sake of opening them. Ooh, Song of the Dominators and Platinum Secret Rare. Now that's a nice rarity bump of that one. I think we pulled the Starlight Rare of that one. Yes, that was the first Starlight Rare we pulled, was the Song of the Dominators. Still haven't seen Winged Dragon and Ra. I've seen Obelisk and Slifer. I've only seen Slifer in Ultra. I haven't seen Ra yet. Ra is still missing in action out of the special pool. But yeah, I just made that decision. I'm like, OCG I like, for Cyframe Delta, I think we pulled this Starlight already. But yeah, I made that decision. I was just like, why waste the money? Even though the booster boxes aren't expensive. They were like 30 or 40 bucks. They were relatively cheap, but it was just no rhyme or reason for me to be like, oh, let's open these up just for the higher card quality. And I'm like, yeah, I can't do anything with these, so I might as well. Grunix, double Grunix. So I just chose not to do it. You know, I might buy like singles or graded versions of them just for the sake of, you know, the collection. But in terms of just buying stuff to rip open and stuff like that, like, I'd rather just buy these pure OCG stuff and be done. Lacrima and Starlight Rare. Nice. So it looks like we got back-to-back Starlights out of there. I'm losing track of the Starlights we're having. So far, we've only seen one full art, which is nice. Fossil Dig. Hopefully, I can get all 65 of the special stamped art cards. Well, not all 65, it's 58 of them, because the other 10 are full arts. And the other 10 are full arts. So there's 68 cards in that special pool, 10 of them are the full arts. Followed by Cross Sheep. I did not know this was a stamp. Some of the stamp cards, I saw them, I just kind of ignored them. Sprite Blue, and then, ooh, a platinum rare, a barrel. I probably should get 3 platinums, a barrel. Just for the rarity bump of the deck. I'll probably end up doing that. I've been doing a lot of my rarity bumps in the platinum secret rare, so that might be a good thing to do. Standard Trishula, nice. Branded in High Spirits. Ling Karibo. This is in here too? Both Garunixes are in here, okay. I mean, this card was reprinted to the dirt. Like, I mean, you get it as an ultra rare in the structure deck, but also like it was one of the cards in the World Championship deck. So I'm like, that card is just being reprinted out the wazoo. Like, he's like, oh, I need this card. Just buy the structure deck. Collector rare, Yummy Surprise, followed by Loving the Boss of Shadows. It's funny when you sit there and look at cards, it's like, oh, this was reprinted already recently, and then you're just like kind of looking at them. It's just like, why are you reprinting this card like this much? Red Eyes, duplicate of that one. Nice. It'd be nice to see that as a Starlight. I see something shiny in the back, so this is either a Starlight or a Platinum. Castor Unicorn. I believe we already got this as a collector rare. Either that or was Fenrir, but regardless. Sorenir is our Platinum secret rare out of here. Still putting a pretty big dent into these. But I can't wait, honestly, to get to WrestleMania. Watch that with IB Friction and the fam. It'll be a good time. I didn't even watch SmackDown. I didn't even watch SmackDown yet, which is kind of funny. I'm like, I should have watched it, but I really didn't care. I don't care to hear Pat McAfee. We do a little bit of cleanup, just to try to get some things a little organized over here, because I don't want things to just be all over the place. And then Dogmatic Nation. Like, the build up for Mania has already been pretty mid as it is. And so, like, this SmackDown isn't going to change much because I'm already going to watch Mania. So it's like, whatever. I really just didn't care so much. I saw Orton had a promo. He probably might have said something profound, but like I said, it's hit or miss. Faithful Adventurer, standard. Sprite starter, followed by Lacrima. An ultimate rare of bosses, and then the oops, I put this in the wrong pile. And then trying to keep things organized on my desk to prevent, because I already have so much stuff on here. It's not even funny. Let me get a sip of water. Yeah, it is an oven in here, and I'm already moving around, and I'm hot. So yes, need some water. All right, what do we got? Survey says Magic Cylinder, nice. Definitely slowly but surely getting all of the 65, or not 65, the 58. See, there goes my dyslexia working, because I'm like, oh, it's getting late. I'm opening a lot of packs up. Yeah, 58 of them. I'm gonna count them after the fact to see if I got all of them or not. Another White Rabbit for Malice players. Followed by these two. That one and Unicorn. Nice upgrade for Unicorn. I don't want to know why. Well, actually, I really don't know why people aren't using Castillo cards like that. I really don't. Like, I know they're not like they're not as oppressive as they used to be, but at the same time, it's just like, they're still really good cards. Big bodies that you just get to special summon on site for not having anything on the field. And then, you know, the power to rip stuff out of, to banish stuff face down or rip stuff out of the extra deck. Like, those are still really good prominent card effects, and can be devastating, especially in Unicorns. Unicorn, since you rip something out of the extra deck that's important, and it messes your opponent up. So I don't know. They kind of fell out of the meta because people stopped. Ooh, double collector. This is a double collector rare pack. Nice. And then branded in High Spirits. Like, how certain cards come in and out of the meta kind of baffles me sometimes. But, you know, they decided to reprint them as they weren't that prominent in the meta anymore, which is kind of funny. I think there's a Starlight rare in the back. Super Delta, Crimson Gaia, followed by Primite Lordly Load and Starlight rare. Now that's pretty. That's pretty. I like that. And it's so funny because I don't really care about the higher rarities. The rarity bumps, I really don't care that much about. Like, they're nice to pull and they're nice to have, but I'm not the person that needs to like rarity bump the entire deck. And another Starlight rare, back-to-back Starlights, Primera. Yeah, some people like to be like, oh, I need to like max rarity my deck and spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on it. I'm not that player. If I have something that's worth a lot of money in terms of cards, I'm not putting that in my playable deck. It's just not happening. I will put it in my binder or in a sleeve or get it graded and just have it be nice and pretty for me to look at whenever I want to. I'm not that player that needs to have 3 Starlight or 3 QCR Ash Blossoms and Joy Springs and stuff like that. That's just not me. Like I said, if anything happens to the cards and they get bent up and stuff like that, I'll hate it forever. This swirling effect in Call of the Haunted looks really, really bad. I do not like that. But I do take the Platinum Secret Rare. I will take that since we don't see those as often as the other ones. Probably going to see like 30 of these because, like I said, you should only get like 3 per box. Another Cross Sheep. So yeah, we're seeing a lot of duplicates here, which is nice. I haven't seen a Starlight Rare of those, so they might be kind of pushed down to the bottom. I've been seeing more Starlights in the main pool than in the side pool and then in the stamp pool, which you should get more Starlights in the stamp pool than you do in the other one. There's a basic Obelisk Tormentor. Still no Winged Dragon Ra. That's the only one I haven't seen yet. Seen Slifer, seen Obelisk twice. Still no Ra. The anime, the most powerful one of the 3, at least in the sense of the anime, in the actual card game, Obelisk is actually more powerful. Is the most useful one of the 3 in real life, which is kind of upsetting. Collector Rare, followed by another this, and then Lululeth, which I think we already pulled. I've kind of just been kind of picking and choosing out of each pile relatively evenly at this point, so I'm just gonna keep doing the same thing over and over again. Starlight Rare Chalice, so there is our stamped Starlight. It's been a minute, heavy poly. Followed by a Black Awakening, Trap Dust Shoot, and Diviner of the Herald. Some of this middle's pile is looking a little taller than the rest, so we're just going to go ahead and work our way down there. Followed by, there looks like there's a QCR in the back, Sword of Villain Light, which we pulled a couple of those already. And there's a Ultimate Rare, Trap Dust Shoot, followed by a duplicate, a duplicate Platinum Secret Rare. A Scar Red Dragon Option. I think we pulled one of those in the last box. We might have pulled another one recently. I just kind of forgot them. I haven't been paying attention to those. There we go. We got a Starlight Malice P White Rabbit. Nice one out of that one. It's nice to see some more of the Starlight front runners coming up. Sorneer, and then Garunix. We did pull the Blue Eyes Toon Dragon, so it'd be nice to see like a Dark Sage or bonds between teachers and student. I would love to see that. I'm just really mad they didn't just reprint that card. They kind of just like left it. They're just like, hey, this is a card we haven't printed in a long time, and so we're gonna reprint it, but we're still not really gonna reprint it. We're just gonna you know, casually just say, hey, it's in this set, but it's one of the higher rarities. Konami, you're dirty for that one. I don't know why it is the reprint as a common card. Solemn Warning, Starlight Rare, and the stamp, which is nice. Diviner of the Herald. Songs of the Dominator. I think we are one rarity away from pulling all of the Dominators. So we pulled the Starlight, the Secret, the Super. So I think Alt-T and Collectors I might be missing. I don't know which one. But continuing on. Fossil Dig, Stake Your Soul, a card I haven't seen that often. Garunix, which I've seen a lot of at this point. What's the most common card you think you're seeing so far? Garunix. This pack didn't want to open, so maybe it's hiding something shiny and special inside. Survey says it is hiding something shiny. Pearly Pretty Memory as our stamp. Rosin, another regular super rare out of that one. And then a C106, 104 Umbrella Horror. I think that's our second copy of that one, but we've also seen that one in Starlight and a couple other high rarities. So it is nice to see a couple copies of that. And a duplicate, another Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit and Starlight Rare. I will take that. And then we have you, and Sprite Blue, a card that I have quite a bit of, because they reprinted that as an Ultra in one of the Battle Legend sets. I think they did like the whole Sprite core for the most part. They did jet, blue, red, and carrot. So yeah, Dark Magician. Funny, only second one of those. So we pulled like Dark Magician Girl. Yeah, so we got most of them. Dragon's Mine in platinum, nice. Just got to see the Starlight of it. Starlight pile is not looking so thick, so it means I probably shuffle these so well. Another Starlight, but I think this is duplicate. Faithful Adventure. I think we already pulled that one. And then we got Tracer, and now these piles are, yep, the cards are getting out of hand. Sprocket, a ultimate rare, and then a secret. So let me try to clean this up just a tad, so that way the ultra pile, which is probably definitely the biggest pile, is the one that's kind of like getting all over the place, because there's going to be more ultras than anything else since you get 2 of them per pack. Like I said, of all the rarities, the ultras are going to be the #1 you're going to see the most of. And then, yeah, sorry. Right or left? Let's go left. I'm like, what pile am I going out of? There's so many packs. I don't even know how we're progressing. I don't know if we're halfway done or all that other stuff. Another Cypher Sky Dragon. Would have liked to see it as a Starlight rare, or even Ra, or even just Ra. I haven't seen Ra yet. Ra is the only Egyptian god card we have not seen in this stamp. So, come on, great beast of the sky, hear my cry. Transform thyself from orb of light and bring me victory in this fight. Envelop the desert with your glow and cast your rage upon my foe. Unlock the powers deep within so that together we may win. I forgot the last line. Appear in the shadow game as I call your name, Winged Dragon of Ra. I'm like, what was the last line of that? Yes. I remember the chant. The chant might not have been 100% accurate, but it was within a couple words being correct. Because I'm an anime nerd. And also, when we were playing with proxies, this isn't new. I was like, this is new. I'm like, no, it's not. When I used to play with proxies, as my computer screen decides to go black on me because it's been like forever. When I used to play with my friends when I was in, school, grade school, we made it a rule that you had to say the chant, just like it was in the anime. You couldn't play Ra if you didn't know the chant. And I think I was the only person that actually remembered the chant, because I was the only person that actually really played Ra, and yeah. I was the cool kid in the group. And by the cool kid, I was the nerdy cool kid in the group. I was not just the cool kid in the group, I was the cool nerd in the group, let's say that. Double ulti, nice, and then a platinum rare on top of that. So a triple hitter. What a yummy surprise. Whew. What pack do I want to go after? There's so many. There's so many. We haven't seen like half of the Starlights, and I haven't seen Imperm. I don't think we saw this one, so I think Imperm is new, thank goodness. And then this one, Surprise, and Furnitrax. We've only seen one full art card. So it's not looking too hot. It's like we only got one so far. Magic Cylinder, Laverian, Scrap Chimera. We've already seen this in Ultimate, followed by Inferntrax Harvester and the Butler. Oof. You know what? I might move these piles out of my way so that way I have more room to work with. All right. Ooh, Ghost Bell, Haunted Mansion. So we're missing Mourner and Ash. I'm like, that's a new one. So we're missing Mourner and Ash. Yeah, I think I'm gonna move some of these out of the way. Excuse me while I kind of inch a little closer. Ooh, buddy, my lower back is gonna be killing me when I'm all said and done with this. So yeah, let's move some of this stuff out of the way. Make some fresher piles, because this is gonna be quite unorganized and thick on this desk. I'll keep these piles around, but also I'm just gonna move some stuff around. So we're gonna keep the secrets there. The platinums are gonna keep over here because there's not that many of them. The alties. Oof. And then I'm gonna have another sip of water because, like I told you guys, I am burning up. I am under these lights. My computer is a radiator. I'm also wearing black, which is not a good idea. Although I'm wearing one of my Blue Eyes White Dragon shirt, so I do like this. You guys can't tell. You can see Kasar on the front that says Blue Eyes White Dragon, but the actual dragon's on the back. Neofortic, the company that makes this shirt, they finally just re-released this shirt with the blue eyes on the front, because Blue Eyes is the first one that they made, and the other ones they put in the front. So when they made Dark Magician and Red Eyes, they're just like, oh, well, let's put that on the front. And they're just like, huh, you probably should put the blue eyes on the front too. So they finally like decided to redo the shirt and flip it. So now I need to buy another one because I like seeing blue eyes on the front and not on the back. So yes, another Ash Blossom. Nice, just not in Starlight. I'll take it though. Followed by Dragon's Mind, Michaelis, and Dragon's Rebirth. This card is really old. I don't remember when that card came out. I know it was in the old Saga Blue Eyes structured deck, but I think it came out beforehand. I just don't remember I don't know what set it came out, but I know that card's not new. I know that card's relatively old. Albion, it's been a while since I've seen you. Ooh, buddy. Ruxin, how do you do this with every single set, brother? Like I say, he does it. He live streams this and does, well, I think he does both. But yeah, but like I say, he does a case opening for every single set, brother. I'm like, I don't know how you do this. I'm like, hey, I want to do case openings. It sounded like a really good idea, and now I'm doing it. I'm like, oof. Buddy, this is hot. If I turn the air on, I'll probably feel better. That's what I probably should have did. Just turn the air on. Put a fan or something behind me so that way I feel like we're getting some circulation in here. It's also really windy outside because it is storming outside. Aqua Dolphin. I think we pulled this in Starlight from the last set. I think so, from the first box we pulled. So that might be a duplicate. I'll have to double check that after the fact. Staker Soul and Secret Rare. I think that might be the third one finally. I know I have one in Prismatic Secret Rare, but I think we should have pulled another Secret Rare version of it a while ago. Another Trishula, just standard Ultra. And then I gotta see if I got all the Ultras in the stamp set. I believe by this point I should have gotten them all. If anything, I might, oh, I'm missing Ra. I haven't seen Ra yet, and there hasn't been one I haven't seen yet, so. Because I know we've gotten Called by the Grave already. I think there's a Starlight coming up, or another Platinum. Starlight of Black Awakening. This might be a duplicate. At this point, I said, I think we pulled that one. That one might not be. So let's see. Still nothing super, super crazy. We haven't seen another full art yet. Knowing me and how I shuffle these. Swords Revealing Light and Starlight Rare. I will definitely 100% take that. Danger Nessie. I'll have to count how many of the Starlights we pulled out of the stamp sets too. That'll be nice to know because I'm relatively curious. I kind of want to do a master set of of the Starlights that I would really keep. I would like kind of keep the stamp ones, but I don't know. We'll see how that whole thing goes. There's Ogre and Snow Rabbit in Standard. I don't think we pulled this one in Standard, so that might be new. We pulled it in Starlight. I don't think we pulled it in the Standard Ultra Rare until now, so that's nice. These packs are not going away. They're not going away. There's Mourner. We still need her in Starlight. That'll be nice to see. And then Red Layer. The thing, 288 packs. I'm just like, dude, this the most amount of packs I've opened up in a single opening. This one video is like 4 videos at this point in time because I said I've opened 248 packs before, but I've never opened them in one video. Because even the 10s weren't that many, because a 10 was like 12 boxes of 3 packs. So yeah, even that wasn't that bad. It was just a lot. Chaos Angel, it's been a while since that. Ultimate Rare Dominus, Song of the Dominator. So yeah, I think that might be the last rarity. Another Fenrir, nice. And then there is a Platinum. Let's go, these piles in the middle seem like they're getting smaller. My leftmost packs aren't getting there. All right, no. You will not pull nice. No, you will just be ordinary and regular. Lacrima and Secret Rare. No, this is the reprint of Lacrima because they unbanned Lacrima. It was, I'm thinking of Desiree. Yeah, I'm thinking of Desiree, Phoenix Desiree. It had the reprint of the last Rarity collection. I'm just like, one of these they just redid. And there's a super quantum blue layer in Starlight Rare. Nice. Definitely don't have that one. But we're seeing a quite decent number of Starlight Rares out of that one. That was a double Red Eyes. Jesus. It just dawned on me. I'm like, huh, that's the second Red Eyes. Radiant Vision. Marksman Kingtail. Finally seeing that card again. Come back in circulation. We pulled all the major cards out of the stamp so far. There you are, and you came as a Starlight. 90 the Ultra. Winged Dragon of Ra Starlight Rare. There we go. There you are. You know what, Gold Chicken? You came and even came at the better rarity. I'm proud. There we go. This is looking up. I only had to open like 100 packs. But now we need Slifer. Because we pulled Obelisk. Now we need Slifer and Starlight Rare. Once we have Slifer and Starlight Rare, we will have all 3 Egyptian gods in Starlight Rare. And that will make my day. It'd also be nice to see Blue Eyes. I haven't seen them. Yeah, Blue Eyes and Starlight Rare would be nice too. I didn't even think about that one too. Magic Cylinder, Iron Thunder, Diviner the Herald, Saruja Skuldred, and Gamma. We're working our way on down these packs. Call of the Haunted, Call by the Grave? Nah, Centurion. I just saw it was a spell card, so I'm like, yeah, maybe it's that one. Oh, Prisma. I think that might be the second platinum of Centurion. That might be the second one out of that one. Survey says McConkle's Promise, Michaelis Generator, the Butler, Clockwork Knight. You. Rip it open packs, rip it open packs. La da da, hey! Starlight Rare, Red Eyes, Black Dragon. All we need to see is Dark Magician Girl, Dark Magician, and Blue Eyes now. And then all of the core main hitters will be in Starlight Rares. Famena in Secret Rare. I think that's the second one we've pulled. So I need one more. I don't really need one more. I just have it just to have. And then, Lion Dragon Mate. I think we pulled this one. That one might be a duplicate. Might not be. I have to double check. Blue Layer, Lululith, and then Horus Mseti. Horus, already have a set of those in Secret Rare. I bought them. When did I buy them? I think I might have got them from the tins because I think that's when they got cheaper. Or did I? I don't remember. I know I pulled one. And then I got one from I might have gotten the other 2 from the tin. So yeah. I'm like, huh. I'm like, I know I have a place out of them somewhere. I couldn't remember how I got them. I said, one I pulled, the other, I think I might have pulled all 3 of them because I think the 2 from the tin, Saruja and Platinum, nice. Yeah, I got the 2 from the tin and then 1 from the actual pack. So yeah. I never forget when I sold my Chaos Angel. I pulled a Chaos Angel, I'm like, oh, this card's like $80 and I sold it. And then later on, it's like, probably shouldn't have sold that card because that card is actually quite good and would have been beneficial for me to use. But just for me to end up pulling it in the tin anyway, because when they reprinted it in the tin, I got it there. All right, survey says, MST in Starlight Rare. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. We're starting to see some of the nostalgia cards. Not the nostalgia cards, but the special stamp cards more prominently. Now, like I said, we should see more of those Starlights in any other card anyway. But I mix these up quite well because it's a good, healthy mix. Monster Reborn. Just thinking about it, I'm like, they're kind of mixed up quite well because this is like a bit of like up and downs, left and rights. So yeah. Not too bad. All right, next card we have Ray. Looks like we got another Starlight. Umbra, and then we got an Alti of Lancia, followed by Yummy Mignon is our Starlight Rare. That might be a duplicate, that might not be, I can't remember at this point. A lot of these cards are being blurred together. I'm seeing them multiple times. Syrah, Albion, Linkaribo, Mignon, and Blue Layer, not Red Layer. Making our way, we're getting through this. After I shaved like 15 minutes off this clock, we are officially at like an hour. Swords of Revealing Light, like the 4th copy of that one. Looks like there might be another Starlight or a Platinum. Followed by, Starlight Dragon's Mine. Nice. Very nice. Gotta miss Bernie. And then we got Outlaws of Golden Lord. We still need Slifer the Sky Dragon. We need Slifer and Starlight Rare. And then we'll have all 3 Egyptian gods. This definitely is our 3rd 5 mana, which is nice for me, thank goodness. So that's a rarity bump for that. We're working our way through these packs. Chalice, Skilldred, Dragon's Mine, and Collector's Rare, Dragon's Rebirth and Standard, followed by Cyframe Delta. Next one out of here. These piles are slowly coming down. I'm watching them. I'm seeing my speaker get revealed. Solemn Judgment, no. Great Starlight Rare. Yeah, at this point, we're starting to see, like, I'm starting to see the stamp cards come more into fruition now, which is nice. Like I said, I should see more of them anyway, but we still need a standard ultra rare Ra. And then, yeah. There's a Starlight Alistair. I don't think we ever pulled that one, so that one's nice to have out of that. Followed by Suka Schedule. I slurped my words on that one, and I put this in the wrong pile. Followed by Miyokashi. Water Break. Moving on to the next pack. I love how some of these packs are like, I gotta just rip them open casually, and the other ones I can't. Magic Cylinder. We're starting to hit them now. They're starting, the Starlights for the stamp set is like, okay, we're coming out to play now. So yeah, per usual, the way I somehow mix up packs like mildly builds up suspense for most of my openings. I either see them all early, or I see them like starting to pile up as we get closer to the end. We're to pull the red eyes. So we need Dark Magician Girl, and Blue Eyes in the Starlight. Soul Eating Overraptor. Oof. Moving on. It'd be really nice. I hope to pull the Full Art Dragoon. It'd be nice to see it, but if we don't, we don't. Rose. I don't know. Rose, I think, is new. We've been pulling Rays, so that's a new one. I'm like, we've been pulling Rays left and right. I don't think we saw Rose. Knight Sword Serpent. Moving on to more of these. So yeah, after this, I can't wait to get into some of the newer sets at some point in time. It'll be nice. Another Chaos Angel. Collector Rare out of that one, and then Snake Eyes Doom Dragon. Moving on to the next pack. Like I said, for those of you guys that are still watching this video and still here, I appreciate you. Lovely Labyrinth, the Solar Castle. I don't recall if we pulled the Starlight of that one yet or not, but if we didn't, it's new. If we did, it's a duplicate. I'm starting to see like some of this, like I said, a lot of the Starlights now are starting to kind of come out, which is nice. Which, like I said, I should be seeing them in the first slot a little bit more frequently than the rear, but you never know. Alistair. Lancia Del Sulfur, Serpent Knight in Ultimate Rare, and then another Dark Lord in Cell on that one. What pack do I want to reach for? I'll go for the leftmost. It's like I'm seeing these piles come down. At the same time, I'm like, I'm not seeing these packs go away. I'm gonna just be like, how many packs you got left to open? Forever. Just opening. Yeah, this was Ruxin. I don't know how the hell you do it, my guy. I don't know. I don't know if you just do it in multiple shoots. D-Shifter, I don't think we saw that one yet. So that should be a new one. So need to see, still need to see Ra in that one. Might be a Starlight, might be a Collector. Starlight Saruja, I think we already pulled a Starlight Saruja, but if we didn't, great. If we did, oh well. It might be time for me to shift over the pile for the, what was it, the Secret Rares in a minute. Ghost Mourner, we still need to see that in Starlight. Looks like there's a ulti in the back. Doom Dragon is an ulti, and then Albion Shrouded Dragon is our Secret Rare out of you. Moving on. Like I said, I'm seeing this pile slowly come down. There's another Rose, and then Harvester. Especially with Sky Strikers, with the decks, Platinum. Especially with the new Legendary decks that just dropped for the that has Sky Strikers in it. Having different variant art and reprints of that one is still nice to at least rarity bump the deck. Call by, looks like we got a double hitter. Ling. So we got ultimate rare urgent, followed by platinum gadget, followed by, oh, I'll just say platinum unbrick horror. I think it might be the second one we pulled. Might be the second, might be the first. I know we already pulled a starlight, so I think that's the second version of that one. All right, Regeki. So you see a starlight Regeki. That means, is there going to be two starlight Regekis? Because there's two different Regeki arts in this box. There's the standard one and the stamped. So that means, is there going to be two? Don't know. We'll see. I feel like there might be two. Chalice, Sornair, Tracer is our ulti, and then Mignon, and another. I think we pulled a playset of unicorns now, because that's at least the third secret rare unicorn I've seen. I think only we pulled Fenrir in multiple rarities. So I mean, like Fenrir, I'm like, we haven't seen 3 secret rare Fenrirs, but we've seen like almost every other rarity of Fenrir so far. As I think I pulled the, I think I already pulled the, you know, the platinum secret, and then we've definitely pulled like ultis and collectors. So like, if we haven't seen it yet, we've seen every other rarity of it so far, but that one. Alrighty, next pack. Still no other full arts. I'm getting quite upset and worried. I'm just like, oh, we pulled 1 full art card, which is nice. But I feel like we should at least get a couple more. I don't know how many exactly, which couple more or not. Or maybe they're just, you know, they're shy. Classic case of me, ooh, now that's nice. That's nice. I forgot about Dominus Impulse for a hot minute. We pulled 1 Purge. I think we pulled an Impulse too in the other box, but I forgot about Impulse just that quick. Just when you think you're just like, okay, we're just seeing some of this online, I forgot Impulse was in the set. We pulled Purge already. I forgot all about Impulse. Impulse just kind of just snuck out of here. Rabbit, there's an ulti of that one, a double hitter, a platinum, a ulti as well as a collector rare. So double hits. So that was a great platinum, very great platinum. Another Dark Magician, wrong rarity though. Branded in High Spirits. Actually, the first time I think I've seen that as an ultra. I haven't seen that card I've really pulled as an ultra yet. I've seen that in everything else. Kind of impressive. Trishula, Razin, Generator Bosses, that one, and the Butler. Nothing crazy or fancy going on over there. Moving on. Next pack, we got another Dark Magician. A Super Fenrir, which is nice. Ulti, and then we got Sornair, followed by a Platinum Secret Rare of Mayakashi. We're starting to see a mixture of cards. Like I said, no, not of that one and none of the other one. This was a trap. Oh no, it's Ghost Bell. Gampost, Nessie, Jet, and Ancient Gear Fusion. Nasty card Ancient Gears are, because that Fusion monster is quite devastating. That deck is a little weird. All right, Solemn Judgment. Already seen that one quite a few times. Driver, Mignon, and then a Delta Wing. I think that's like the second secret rare I've seen of that card. I've seen that card in a couple other rarities, but secret rare, I think that's the other one. There you are. Oh, we got all 3. In the standard. We still need Slifer and Starlight, but we got all 3 in the standard. So all 3 God cards have been pulled in their standard variant. And a platinum 5 mana. So now if we pull Slifer, the Sky Dragon, and Starlight, we'll have all 3 God cards in Starlight. Got a lot of packs left. Promethean Princess, I forgot, almost forgot about you. I don't recall if I pulled you or not, but if I didn't, you're new. If I did, cool. Duplicate copy, and then a Chaos Angel in Platinum. Oof. Yeah, I think we've pulled almost every version of Chaos Angel at this point. I think Chaos Angel has been pulled to the dirt at this point for me. A card that I was thinking I wasn't going to see very often. I see it quite often. Another collector's rare. This is a duplicate, 100%. And Infernatrax Harvester in Platinum in Starlight Rare. I think we pulled that one already. I'm not 100% positive, but I will remember once I actually look through them. And I'll do that off camera because I don't want this video to be any longer than it already is going to be, because we're sitting at about almost an hour and a half so far. So we're gonna just keep it moving. Kit, Iron Thunder, followed by Delta. Yeah, these piles are getting rough now. And oh, there you are. Hire the Fire King. So that one's on that side. Okay, let me do a little bit of cleanup. Whew. And I'll have another sip of water while I'm at it. Yeah, the secrets are starting to get there. I'm just gonna move you over here. It's like that pile is almost as big as the ultras right now, even though the ultra still is double the size. I have to move those over. Whew, sip of water. Stay hydrated, guys. And once again, for those that are still watching, appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Longest video. Ooh, mansion. So now, this might be a duplicate. We're missing Ash and Mourner. Those are the two we're missing in Starlight out of the stamps for those two. And then see urgent schedule. I said that might be a duplicate, it might not, but if it's not, we're missing Ash. Magician's Apprentice. I don't recall seeing this. We might have already had that one, but I don't remember seeing it. I feel like this is the third. Oh, there's Regeki in Collector's Rare, so there's a different version, and then go Regeki in Secret. I already have a bunch of Secret rare Regekis. I bought them. They came in the Kaiba collection, if memory serves me correctly, years ago before they reprinted it. I know I bought them on the low because that card, I mean, it's Regeki. It's not that expensive. Shouldn't be that expensive. Solemn Warning, Infernatrax, followed by a Ultimate Rare, Collector's Rare, and a Platinum. So this is a triple hitter. Platinum, Collector, and Ulti, all in one pack. If only the first card was a Starlight, then it would have been a main hitter. The Copy Array, Lilith, Dogmatic Nation, Garunix, and Crimson Gaia. I haven't seen that. I'm surprised I haven't seen many of that card either. Once again, that's a card that came in a structure deck, so I mean, it's not that serious. That card's not gonna be that expensive, but ooh, Starlight Rare, Scapegoat. Definitely didn't have that one, so that's new. Followed by an Ultra Rare, C104. I think it's like the second one we've seen. And then Garunix, which I have 1,000 of those in Secret Rare. I'm like, I just have many of them sitting right next to me in a pile in that rarity. Followed by another Scapegoat, just not in Starlight Rare. Overraptor, Garunix, and Sulfur Coolia. I'm seeing more of my speaker. That means these piles are getting smaller and smaller. So we're getting closer. I think we're at the point now we're probably sitting at around maybe 3 booster boxes. Kit, Tri-Brigade Kit, Starlight Rare. That one's new. Once again, great to see them. Where are you, Slifer the Sky Dragon in Starlight Rare? It's like, Slifer, I need you in Starlight. Then I'll have all 3 Egyptian God cards. Regeki in Starlight, I'll take that though. I will take that. I will not be mad at Regeki in Starlight. Diviner the Herald. I'm like, although that's not what I'm looking for, I will take it. I will take it. I will not be angry about it. And we will see. The Starlight Dark Magician. Blue Eyes. Blue Eyes, where are you? Where are you, Blue Eyes? Blue Eyes and Dark Magician girl, come on. We're starting to hit. It's like I'm seeing some heat. There's more. Ash. Okay. Ash, you are the last one. Ash and Slifer the Sky Dragon. And Blue Eyes White Dragon. Come on now. You guys can be in here. You can be in the case. Come on. Come on now. Oh my goodness. It's like they're starting to come on out now. And Kieran is that's another new one. Haven't seen, I don't think we pulled that one yet. We're getting there. We're cooking. We are cooking. We are cooking. We are cooking. And there's Sarah. That's another one to the collection. Barrel. Barrel, where have you been? Another Lowly Load. And then Lair. I'm just like, dude. I'm like, I've only seen probably like that card twice. Still like to see Bomber Chicken Cheese. I wonder how much that card costs to Starlight Rare. I wonder. Pot of Avarice. I don't think we have Pot of Avarice in Starlight yet either. I mean, it's a pot card of Carolyn. Mseti and Collector Rare, I will take that. I will take that. Followed by that. Followed by another Mseti in Secret. So if I was missing Msetis, I got them now. I know I got a place at Msetis, but I said if I was missing them beforehand, I got them now. There's another Starlight. See which one it is. But there's Call by the Grave. Lacrima. Lancia. Gadget, and oh, this is actually a platinum, but it's Regeki. It's not a Starlight. It's a platinum. We still take those because there's two different Regekis, and just like the two different rats. You know, I don't think I've seen the stamp Raisin. I don't think I've seen the stamp Raisin yet. If I did, I kind of brazed over it. So I think that might be one of the other stamps that I'm missing is Raisin, because I forgot he's a stamp. I'll definitely be counting out which ones I have, which ones I don't have. Another Winged Dragon Ra. Nice to see you again. Thanks for coming, buddy. We already got you though, which is nice. I'm not mad at that, but I'm not mad to see you. I'm glad to see you. We've already pulled all the Egyptian God cards in their standard Ultra variant. So we're looking for the Starlights at this point, which is really Slifer. Slifer's the last one. Primite and Collector's Rare. Nice. All about you and another one of you, which because that card I don't really care too much about because, like I said, I have too many European cards in that side. Survey says, next card, Aqua Dolphin, Garunix again, Clockwork Knight, over, and then, ooh, Inferno Tracks Stormer. I don't recall if we have that one yet or not. We might have that one already. Quick stretch. Oh my God. Ruxin, if you somehow see this video, which as I knock over my camera, potentially, again, like I said, this is just a lot of stuff happening at the same time. Brother, how do you do this? You do this every single set. And not just that, like, dude, he opened cases of Rarity, of the last Rarity collection, all in a stream. I don't know how that man did it. Definitely have a play set of unicorns in secret. Just got to see Fenrir at this point. I'm like, I think I only have one Fenrir in that Rarity. I need the Starlight Rare. Don't like them, but I do need it. So I'm like, not gonna be upset because I need them. Not happy to see them, but I need them. It's one of those things. I'm like, look, don't want to see a duplicate, but I need them. Lady Labyrinth, Delta. Alti of Red Layer, Tsukiyoko, and Prisma. Ooh, buddy, I am getting tired. It is 12:30. Jesus Christ. IP. We don't have IP in Starlight, so that is another one we need. Followed by Trap Just Shoot and Scrap Chimera. That one's new. We definitely did not pull that one in Starlight Rare. And I might need to do another clean sweep real quick because this pile is getting kind of out of hand. Well, got a playset of Ash and stamped, not the right Rarity. There's another Fenrir, and then there's another Dissipator, which is nice. I'm going to, move these out of the way. Move these out. Hopefully, Cameron. Nice, good job, Cameron. You just re-grab focus like that. This ultra pile is just massive. It's just like a pile of yay high of ultra rares. All right, come on. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this together. Rose, we do need to see Rose, I think, in Starlight. I don't think we've seen it in Starlight yet. And then Michaelis. I'm gonna move some of these out of the way. If my eyes look correct, I think we have about 10 cards per pack. So it looks like we have about 100 packs left. Makanko, this one, Delta, Razan, and Mayakashi once again. Still no other full arts. I'm kind of getting worried. Standard Maxi. I don't think we pulled the Standard Maxi, so that's another one. So I will take that. As I know we pulled the I know we pulled the Starlight, but I'm like, I don't recall pulling the ordinary one yet. So nice to see a playset of Maxis between 2 Starlights and a regular one. So nice to have. Thanks for coming. Skull Servant is another Starlight we haven't seen yet. There's another Unicorn and a Regeki. I say there's still quite a few cards. Still don't recall seeing Raisin yet. There's another Ray. So we got plenty of Rays. It looks like a Starlight in the back. And it is Trihorn Dragon. The other only Starlight rare variant of the card. Why they reprinted this only a Starlight? No freaking idea. But hey, I'll take it. It's not bond between teachers and student. That's gonna be the bane of my existence. And I really only need that card, funny enough, I only need that card for Genesis. I don't need that card for anything else. Like, that card, I only need it for Genesis format. If outside of that, I really don't need it. Like, and I'm surprised I don't have it because I'm like, dude, I play Dark Magician regularly. And the fact that I just didn't have that card and another Chaos Angel, it kind of alarming to me because I'm like, that's one Dark Magician card I don't have because it just allows you to instantly summon the Dark Magician girl or Dark Magician and then, yeah, so. Kind of baffles me the fact that after all this time and all these years of me buying cards and rebuilding my ultimate Dark Magician deck, that's the one Dark Magician card I just did not own. And the fact that it's only been printed once is still more alarming. Skull Servant, Starlight. Welcome to the party, my friend. Welcome to the party. Slifer, Blue Eyes. Where are you? Where are you, my friends? My lovely friends, Blue Eyes. Outlet, yeah, you're fine the way you are. Quick Launch, nice on that one. And then Night Sword Serpent for the Mitsurugi players. Isn't he a one of in Mitsu? I think he is. I think he's a one of. Well, I said Blue Eyes, just not the right. But I have a playset of the stand Blue Eyes, which is kind of funny. I might end up using those in my Blue Eyes deck. But wrong rarity. You need to be shinier. You need to be blinged out. You need to be pretty. I'm mad. Haven't seen another full art, but to see the Starlight full art. So double super poly. Double super poly full arts, but this was the Starlight. Well, I think my ratios might be correct in thinking that in a case you get one Starlight. This is weird. I have a place. 2 super poly. Go to locals. Full art super poly. Oh my goodness. Hey, I ain't mad at it. Finally another full art. It's finally another one. Because like I said, ain't seen one since early on, so see a second one. And that makes 2. So we are 2 full arts so far out of a case, and we still have more packs to open. Red Eyes. I think we already pulled the Red Eyes Starlight, so I ain't gonna worry about that one. And then Dragon's Rebirth. Is like, I think Dark Magician Girl and Blue Eyes are the 2 that we have yet to see, survey says. I haven't seen Starlight Nibiru either. I'm thinking of Nibiru. And then we have Sprite Jet. Nice. Sprite Jet is our Starlight out of that one. I say there's a Starlight in this one. Which one is it? It's Jet. Moving on, we have, there you are, Razan. So, okay, so there's Razan. I can cross him off my list. I might have already pulled him, but like I said, I can't remember if I pulled him or not. So if I did, then he'll be a duplicate. If I didn't, great. But it's cool that they put the up down BA in his stamp. It is kind of cool. Faithful Adventurer. That one. Nation, Incel, and another Chaos Angel. I'm pulling all the Chaos Angels. I'm like, a card I thought was going to be kind of short printed isn't. Here we go. Mansion. We still need to see Starlight Ash. That one might be short printed. And Lair. I think that's the last Ghost Sister we're missing in Starlight is Ash. Because we already pulled Ogre, Mourner, and Bell. So Ash is another Blue Eyes. Blue Eyes aren't. Oh, my Blue Eyes nice. Not the right rarity. But I'll take the second secret barrel. If we can pull one more, then that'd be nice. But I think I pulled the platinum, so I might substitute that one for that one. Famena, Stormer, Gadget, Special Scheduler. Yeah, the packs are running low now, which is nice. We're finally getting close to the end. We've been shooting for almost 2 hours. Once again, like I said, Brother Ruxin, I don't know how you do it. Loady Load, and Brandon and High Spirit, and Platinum. Platinum. Alrighty. Moment of truth. Zeus! We haven't seen Zeus in Starlight either. Forgot about Zeus. We did pull a Zeus previously, but Starlight, Scar Dragon, Archfiend. I think we've already pulled one of those, so that one might be a duplicate as well. So that one might be a dupe as well. Survey says we have Outledge again, Mr. Golden Lord, Dissipator, and Rosin. I think that makes an actual playset of Rosin at this point in Secret Rare. So yeah, I think I don't have, what was that? The new one. I don't have her, but she's dirt cheap. Like last time I looked, she was like $2. I said that card tanked in value real quick. Well, because I think I don't remember if they limited her for a while and then they unlimited because they were like Vanquish Soul, they like nerfed and then they unnerfed because they're just like, Vanquish Soul ain't that prevalent. So they're just like, it's there, but it ain't that bad anymore. So they kind of just unbanned it. Or they took a lot of the restrictions off with it, which is nice, but at the same time, I was like, I still don't like playing against Vanquish Soul, to be hardly honest. Because it's like they always have, to me, whenever I play against people that play Vanquish Soul, it's like they always have the attributes that they need. It's like you're really playing a game of like, guess what they have. And yeah, that's just how I feel about it. Yeah, there's a lot of, ooh, that one's a pretty platinum. But yeah, I just feel like every time I play that deck, I always have a very mass disadvantage. Skull Servant, we already pulled you. Collectors, another Unicorn, and then a Brandon and High Spirits. We already have a bunch of those. I'm finally seeing the light at the end of these packs. Thank God. Thank God. Hey, another Starlight and Tour Guide of the Underworld. Beautiful. There's another barrel, just not in the wrong rarity. And the way this pile is looking, I think we're getting close to hitting our number of projected Starlights. We'll see. Pearly Memory, Barrel and Super, this, and Secret Scheduler. My left pile is kind of high, so we're going to kind of balance it out a little bit more. It is. I got to do something about these lights. I'm over here sweating. I know y'all can see my forehead glistening. Y'all probably in the comments over here say, man, that forehead is glistening, brother. You just... Future reference, when I do my next case opening, I'll be sure to either have the air on or have a fan or something to take care of that, because yes, I am really hot right now. I cannot wait to turn these lights off and be like, okay, I could cool off finally. Can't wait for that. And it doesn't help that my computer is a generator either, so that doesn't change anything. Oh, okay, Starlight and Junk Driver Dragon Drive. Definitely didn't have that one. You said shiny? Yes, it's a shiny. Still, no Blue Eyes. No Dark Magician Girl. Compulse. I think we need Compulse and Starlight as well. And then, oh, there's a Platinum. Moving on. But this has been really a nice opening. For the most part. Oh, there's Pot of Avarice. I'll take that. And it looks like this is a double or triple hitter. Double hitter, because there's Dragon's Mind. Yep, that's a double hitter. And then followed by the Sulfur Cord, Coolia. Is a finish up these stamp collections. At this point, I feel confident. If I would have bought 2 cases, I probably would have finished them. Alti, and then a Platinum in Sprite Starter. We're gonna go over here. Survey says Trishula, DD Count Surveyor, Crimson, Clockwork Knight, and then Diviner of the Herald. Moving on. My energy level has officially depleted. Which means if I need more energy, I need to see a pretty big hit. And this pack did not have it. I'm like, let's see something really cool. Another unicorn. This one with a bent corner though. I have to inspect some of these corners. I might have inadvertently bent that one by accident. It could have been while I was shuffling the packs, or that card was just damaged out of the corner, but who knows. Compulse, Stake of the Soul. Your nose is mine. Oh, we haven't seen this card in a while. Prisma. I'm running low on like, what direction do I reach for? I'm still staring at all these packs. Once again, I can't thank you guys enough for anybody that is still sticking around, listening to me ramble, double collector rare hit, nice, and open these packs begrudgingly because your boy's getting tired. And your boy's like, throat's dry, under the heat. I will take Eltledge as a Starlight rare. And then, yeah, I'm like, she said, your boy's getting tired. It's getting late. I'll take this as an ulti. Nice. Followed by Fusion. Oof. Moving on. Next pack. Survey says Cross Sheep. We're seeing some more Starlights. Nice. Nice. Ones that we did not have. And then I know I already have this in ulti. And then the Sulfur Cord, Coolia. I wonder how good that card is. I don't know any decks that are playing Sulfur Cords or really playing Pendulums like that to begin with anyway. That one, is it that one? I've hit the point where I'm like, okay, there's this card, and then there's that one, and then there's this one on the right. There's you with the face. Yeah. Note to self. Next time I do a case opening, take a couple shots of Jack. You get your energy up, and definitely record this earlier in the day because, yeah, your boy's tired. Foolish Burial. I don't think we've seen Foolish Burial yet in Starlight either. Like I said, I know there's a lot of them we haven't seen in the Starlight yet in the print in the stamp pool. We're seeing more of them now, but I know there's a couple that I'm like, I don't recall seeing. And then I got to do this again with the Walmart boxes because they do have Walmart boxes. I just have to order them. And I don't know when I'm going to order them exactly because I'm probably going to readjust myself in my chair. I'm probably going to get the mini blister packs and then do that one after the fact because the Walmart boxes I can get those. I mean, they'll be around for a little while. They'll probably go in and out of being sold out. Wrong rarity, Ash. But yeah, like they'll be around for a little bit because even to this day, I still walk into Walmart and still see like Rarity 2 boxes floating around and a bunch of other ones. I know like Rarity 2 isn't the biggest deal, but I still see the older Rarity collection box bundles in store. So this one can wait just a little bit. I'm not gonna wait a long time. It'll probably be at least like 2 weeks. It might get rolled in with some Blazing Dominion videos more than likely. Because getting 5 boxes of those is equivalent to buying another booster box. Because those are $30 a piece, and then times 5 to get a booster box worth of them. Yeah, it's another 150 bucks. So it's me buying another booster box. So whenever I get to the point, I'm like, hey, I have another booster box worth of money just to casually throw away. I'll get them, and I'll do it on the channel. But yeah, Call by the Grave, Starlight. I don't think we have that one yet. It's like, hey, wake up. It's a Call by the Grave. Sorry. Whew. Okay, these piles are finally getting to the point where I can like see the bottom. So I'm like, okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Promethean Princess, I know we need to get that in Starlight. And then Trap does shoot in Starlight Rare. Well, we're starting to see some more Starlights pop out. I haven't been keeping track of the Starlights. I just kind of just been putting them in a pile because it's like if I was keeping track of them, double Promethean Princess. If I was keeping track of them, then I'd be able to like tell you with confidence. I'm like, okay, there should be like 5 more or whatever it is. I don't even care about the numbers. I'll care more about the numbers after this because then I'll count them. But in terms of like keeping tabs of them as I pull, Fossil Dig, another Starlight. As I like, you know, as we go through them, collect a rare of Chaos Angel. I think that's the second copy of that one. Then I can actually do a better ratio at that point in time. But like I said, there should be about 7 to 8 of them per booster box. So times 12, you should see a little over 80. D-Shifter, I know we don't have that in Starlight. Just piss people off with a, hit you with a D-Shifter. Garudic's a platinum, I'll take it. It's just like, that card's already limited to 1. I know some people kind of want it banned, but I don't think that card might just stay at 1 because I don't see decks using D-Shifter like that right now. I really don't. And it's a one-of, so like if you get it, well, Obelisk, there you are. Still, Slifer is the one I need to see. It looks like this is a double hitter. Brandon and High Spirits, I will take that because I don't think we've gotten Brandon High Spirit in Starlight. But yeah, like I don't see D-Shifter being that prominent in decks nowadays, so it could be. I mean, like usually when they get it down to 1, you're getting ready to ban it. But if it was still like an issue, then I could see it being banned. But if it hasn't been banned yet, it might not. It might just stay at 1, and it'll either be irrelevant or not. It's when they bump it up again. What are used? Night Serpent Sword. I think we already pulled that one already. Not 100% sure. Can't remember. But yeah, I think the root thing to do is that they bump it like back up to 2 or 3, whatever it is. That would be wild. Because I'll be like, hey, time for me to shine, you jerks. Mourner. Ghost Bell and Haunted Mansion, and then I'll be in the Sanctifier Dragon and Platinum. At this point, I've seen pretty much every rarity of that one. Don't remember if I pulled the Starlight or not. I might have, but might not have. Survey says Nibiru, which I have not seen in Starlight yet. Dragon's Rebirth, Overraptor, Starter, and Fenrir. So there is the other Fenrir. So I think we might have a playset of Fenrirs in Secret Rare now as well. If not, it might be missing 1. Trishula. I'm seeing a lot of you. Heavy, and then Clockwork Knight. Oh yeah, these piles are finally getting small again. So I think we're hitting the conclusion. No Starlight Imperm. Just thought about that as I'm seeing it. Sword of Concealing Light. Let's see what the next pack is going to have. Survey says Starlight Centurion. Nice. That one, and Sprite Starter. Moving on. Yeah, I'm starting to see these piles getting smaller and smaller by the pack. So we are slowly approaching our conclusion. Thank goodness. Okay, this looks like a pretty decent hitter. Let's see what we get. We got that one, this one, and Link Karibo is a platinum. Nice. Link Karibo. The one that's not banned, because Link Karibo is banned. That one might come off the ban list, because that card kind of needs to come off the ban list. Oh, this looks pretty. Oh, this looks pretty. Oh. Oh, that's pretty. Where are my sleeves? Oh, where did they go? Oh, wow, that box is empty. Where did all the... Oh. I'll just put you in a generic sleeve for right now. Oh, that's pretty. Dominus Purge. Oh, that's pretty. That's... Oh, my goodness. Dude, I'm sorry. They snapped with these. They snapped with these. Oh, that's beautiful. And this is Purge. I know Impulse is gonna... If this is what Purge is like, Impulse is gonna be crazy. Oh my goodness. That honestly looks better than Super Poly. Super Poly looks nice, but in comparison, like this... I mean, Super Poly doesn't have a whole lot of artwork, but like this looks fully full art. This one looks like, okay, this is definitely extended, but oh, that's gorgeous. That's beautiful. Oh, that is pretty. Oh my God. So that's 3. That makes 3 overframes. Just when you thought it was over, they come back for more. It's just like, you know what? Nah, let's interfere in this. I did mix these packs up really well. I will say that. I definitely mixed these up pretty well. I'm gonna toot my own horn for a hot minute. One thing I'm really good at on the channel, if you guys have paid any form of attention of this, when I shuffle packs, they come out nice. They do. So another imperm. So nice to see the imperms. No Starlight imperm though. It's whatever. Okay, let's get this thing cooking. Let's finish this up strong. I've woken up now. I'm still on fire. Swords of Revealing Light. Followed by that, and then we got a Collector Rare Lacrima, Vision, and Tuesday. I haven't seen that many secret rare Visions. That's kind of alarming. And I need to work my way from the left to the right now because my right side is getting kind of small, but my right, come on, wrong blue eyes. Albion and Sanctifier. I'm just like, wrong blue eyes. Blue eyes. You're supposed to be shiny. Like really shiny. Like really, really shiny. Like Starlight shiny. Where are you? Come on now. Like red eyes came into play. Dark. And it's funny. The full art I want is Dragoon. The fact that I pulled blue eye, I pulled the Starlight or red eyes and the Dark Magician is just funny to me. It's just like, oh, well, I pulled the things I need to make Dragoon, but no Dragoon. But I'm fine with that. Like I said, I'm understanding that. I don't know if I pull this one to Starlight or not, but I'm not mad. If I didn't, great. If I did, well, moving on. So, keeping things going. Rhoda. I don't think we have Rhoda in Starlight either. Awakening, Yummy Surprise and Collector Rare, and then a quick launch in that one. All right, yeah, we're getting down to the wire. I think we're down like to the last booster box, essentially. Just from like glancing at how this is. Another ash, not wrong ash. Wrong ash. Oh, this is Platinum. I'm about to say, is that a Starlight? So no, it's a Platinum. Marksman, King Tell. Moving on, Centurion. Ancient Gear, Dragon's Mind, a little Lilith, and then Psy Reflector. Psy Reflector is the one that handles Assault Mode. Yep, it's the Assault Mode assist. I just played against an Assault Mode player today in Master Duel. He looked like he was doing a lot, but then he ended up not doing a lot. It was kind of funny. It was just like, I feel like he had the setup to like really hurt me with these Assault Mode cards, and then when it came down to it, I like just nuked his board one by one and just like, was that all you were doing? It was like, is that all you had? Because if so, it's kind of a disappointment. I was really like scared, and then for a second, and then I was like, oh, no, you didn't do anything. You built up this impressive board to like really pretty much show nothing for it. So it was kind of funny. Finish this festival of Master Duel so that way I can get my extra points and stuff like that. Another Pearly, Driver, Dragon's Mind, Gaia, and Garunix. Alrighty, let's get this last pack on the right side and we'll start working our way down and across. My garbage bag is getting full. Duplicate. This is definitely a duplicate. Almost done. My phone camera is sitting there telling me, hey, I'm running low on battery. So let's try to get through this as quickly as possible. As long as this dies, by the time I open the last pack, I will be fine. So let's kind of keep this thing moving. We pretty much have seen everything in these packs so far. So we're just seeing if we pull any other major hitters. I think I might see, MST. I think we already pulled that one, but I will take another one for the mystical, for the MST players. I think we might have one full art left if we have another one, because I don't. Rumor has it that they were one in every 3 boxes. So if that's so, then there should be one more. If not, then that we might have pulled all of them. But we will find out shortly, because we have approximately like 13 packs left. Maybe a little bit more than 13, but I feel like 13. Ash, come on, wrong Ash. And Ash is over here tempting me, because it's just like, hey, I'm here. You'll pull like 5 of me, but you won't pull the Starlight. There's Dark Magician. Nice to see you again, buddy. Don't need you though, because I have like 5 of you now. Yeah, this pile's getting out of hand. Is that another Starlight? It looks like it. Ooh, Rosin, a Starlight rare. Definitely didn't have that. Definitely did not have that one. The basic Rosin. I know I don't have the stamp version either, so we'll see how that whole thing goes. Monster Reborn, I know we don't have that in Starlight rare either. Michaelis and Collectors, followed by you. Yes, the pack numbers are finally dwindling down to the last couple, thank God. Scapegoat, Famina, Amaikashi, Garunix, and ooh, the Butler. Starlight rare, nice. We're pulling a lot of the fun. I don't remember how big it is. I think it said it's 150 something. It might be 100. Promethean Princess, Starlight rare. We're pulling them. We're finishing. Hey, I am not mad. We're going ahead and finishing off a lot of these. I still want to see Blue Eyes and Ash and Nib. Don't care as much about Nib, but you know, it'd be nice. Dogmatic Nation. I know. There's a couple that I've seen here that I know. D-shifter. I love how I'm pulling all the asshole ones. It's just like, hey, this one's a jerk. This pack is backwards. So I definitely was lazy with you. What do we got? Kit, Nessie, Famina, Stake Your Soul, and another one of these stupid little things. All right, the packs are finally running out. We're at the end game, guys. 2 hours. Another Dark Magician girl, thank goodness, but it's the wrong one. It's not a Starlight. There's something shiny in the back here. It might be a Collector. It might be a Starlight. It is a Platinum Secret Rare of a Jet. Alrighty, come on. Keep it moving. Whatever that thing is, I know we don't have that in Starlight. Don't really care. That's a card. Infernities. Song of the Dominators. Another copy of that one, which is nice. Yeah, I'm just going to work my way from right to left at this point. Survey says, Foolish Burial. Unicorn. Collector Rare of Serpent. Prisma. And Prisma. Alrighty. Yep, we are finally hitting the last like 8 packs. And by 8, I mean probably like 10, but whatever. Let's go! The King! The King! Red Eyes Dark Dragoon Full Art. The King, yes! Oh, buddy. Oh, no. You're going right in here, my friend. Oh, yes. Oh, you're so sexy. Oh, this is sexy. And you look quite centered and everything. Yeah, you're getting graded. Last couple packs. Let's fucking go. Oh my God, yes. It looks like there's a Starlight right here. Wait, what the hell? I must have did something really funny with this, because there's too many cards in this pack. Yeah, I had to do something fun. I had to knock something over. Sprite Blue, I'll take it. I had to do something funny with that one, because I'm like, there's a lot of cards here. Unless that pack was just bad. That might have been a bad pack, because all the cards are face down. I don't know. I got excited, don't care what happened, but we pulled Dragoon. Now if it was the Starlight Dragoon, that card's like 500 bucks. Zeus, we didn't even pull the Starlight Zeus. I forgot about Zeus. But yeah, like the Starlight Dragoon is like $500 right now. I think that and Mirror Jade are the two most expensive cards in the set. They are definitely the two most expensive in the set. So, it's so good. It's so pretty. Nib. Late, but still great, my guy. As he should be. Nibiru, the Primal Being, and Starlight. Come on, Blue Eyes. Come on, Blue Eyes. Blue Eyes. Blue Eyes, you can be in here, Blue Eyes. Come on. Come on, buddy. Don't make me beg for it. Don't make me beg. You're gonna make me beg for it, aren't you? Last 4 packs. Guys, this video is almost 2 hours. This video is definitely 2 hours long. IP. Starlights are hitting. Guys, for anybody that's stuck around this long, or even if you just skipped around, I appreciate you. I know this video is long. I did not, well, I knew it was gonna be long. I overestimated how long this was going to be. Iron Thunder, I don't recall if I pulled that into Starlight or not, but I'll take it. Last 3 packs. Thank you guys for sticking around and watching this all the way through. If you did, if you didn't, just thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it regardless. This was long. This was a process. This, you know what? This makes me think, when I think of Ruxa now, I'm like, I think this is why he live streams these, because it's better to communicate with people and talk and do all this other stuff. So next time I do this, I might just live stream it and do it that way. It'll probably make my day a lot nicer and better, because this was brutal. I'm having fun, and I still hit like crazy. I got the card I wanted. Not really in the Rarity. If it would have been Starlight, I would have lost my shit, but getting it regardless, knowing that, you know, there's only really one per 3 boxes is enough out of 10 cards. So we, like, with the full arts, we pulled 2 of the same ones, one in Starlight, and then of course Purge and Dragoon. Like, this card is so fucking pretty. It's getting put in a case, but we did it. That's the case, everybody. I'm going to cool off, have some more water, organize this, and then I'm going to start counting to see what these ratios actually look like. The ratio for the full arts appears to be 1 in every 3 boxes, so essentially the same as a Starlight Rare in the common set, 1 per 3, so you should get 4 per case. My assumption of getting a Starlight Rare full art being 1 per case was pretty accurate. So one of them was a Starlight Rare, so that's what I was assuming. I'm like, I think the Starlight full art is going to be 1 per case, which is fine. But yeah, that's a rare of those. But at least the full arts are pretty good. As long as they keep it at 1 per 3, I think it's pretty good. But with a core set, it might be a little different, because they'll still have the Starlight Rares in that too. So we'll see how the ratios for the core sets actually work with full arts. But for this one, not a bad start. But in the meantime, for anybody that stuck around to the very end of the video, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what you thought. Tell me what cards you'd like to see out of them, and what your favorite pull was. Once again, big shout out to Hobbyville, one of my the affiliate link to help me get this case to do this opening in the first place, and they'll be helping me do more in the future. I really appreciate this, and I really appreciate all of you guys that have stuck around and watched this video. This video was long. I am hot. I am tired. I am sweating. I will probably, next time I do this, probably set it up as a live stream. So tell me about that. If you guys would prefer me to do this in a live stream environment, so that way you guys can enjoy it with me and talk and chat and all that other stuff, please let me know. Because if I feel like doing it as a live stream will be a better environment, just so we can chit chat and do all that other stuff, and I can pay attention and see what's going on, and get a little bit more interaction. It'll kind of keep my mind off opening 288 packs, but that's just my personal opinion. But like I said, let me know. Tell me what your thoughts are. And in the meantime, enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Happy WrestleMania for my wrestling fans. It's King Zeph. No Time to Explain. More Rarity Collection openings will be coming soon, because we still got to do the blister packs and the Walmart boxes, but that'll come sometime next week or the week after that. And then, of course, Blazing Dominion comes out next week. I don't know if I'll be able to get a booster box or that at launch week, but I'll be able to get it the following week, or however I'm going to get that taken care of. I'll figure that out when the time comes. Meantime, I'm going to cool off. So, take care, guys. I'm already flustered. No Time to Explain. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.